Yeah, man. When you start to trade, you want to just look for the money, all this,
Yeah.
and then you realize that you have to become better to be able to take some money out of the market.
Yeah, it's not just about the money, it's about the life you live. The money's just a tool to some degree.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Alexis, is that how I pronounce it? That's how we pronounce it?
Yes, already that's my name, Alexis. Nice to
Okay,
meet you,
cool.
George.
Nice to
And
meet you as well.
thanks
Tell
for having me
me
here.
tell me about why you're here. Tell me about your payout.
I got a payout in my funded account quite a while ago for 1,600.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 10K challenge, so it was quite a big payout for that amount for that account.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it was 15%. And yeah, I did it mostly trading indices.
Mostly trading indices.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
all of them, or do you focus on one of the indices?
I focus in US 30 and Nasdaq. Um, I try to look both of them, all of them actually. S&P 500, US, US 30, and NQ, because sometimes they are correlated. Sometimes one of them is going higher and the other one is still down, waiting for the push. So that's how I use it most of the time.
All right, cool. So tell me about yourself. Tell me, how'd you get into trading? Why
Oh,
trading?
I used to study economy. And I remember I had a teacher a long time ago that he was investing into stocks. And he actually said to us, guys, did you invest in the stock of this bank? And we were like, no one did it. And he was like, guys, what are you doing here, man? Like, you have to get into it. You have to check. You are studying economy, so you have to check the macroeconomy, the markets, and all of that. So from that on, I was like, oh wow, this guy is was an amazing teacher. He was very successful. I mean, he has many companies and things like that. He was just teaching, just to be grateful with the university because he got his degree there. And from that point, I start to check into charts. I didn't know still about forex and
Okay.
indices. I just knew more about stocks. So that's when I got my interest. Quite like some years later, I started to do trading because of IML.
IML. All right.
Yeah, yeah. I can't complain about that platform. I mean, it's a lot of people they talk very bad about it, but I learned quite a lot there, and there are some good teachers there.
Yeah.
Um, and and the good thing there sometimes is like you have a you surround yourself with good people like
Yeah.
entrepreneurs and all that, so that makes you like to be in the mindset that you need to be. But I mean, I left that because the group I was with, it was just focusing about bring people and all that.
Yeah.
But they give me a good background about trading.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that was a good place to start. How'd you end up
Yeah.
how'd you end up with fortunes?
Uh, I started to follow Q, and then from Q, I found James, and I saw like, wow, this guy is crushing it, and he was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's a very nice trader. I start to follow him. I start to because in trading, as everyone knows, it's not just everything about the money. You have to like do exercise, try to improve yourself. And this guy, James, he's always doing exercise, pushing people, like giving advices. So
Yep.
yeah, I joined Fortunes. Yeah, I'm very grateful with it.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like
it's a nice prop firm. I'm quite surprised that it's not like very popular in the space. but it's a very good firm.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to hit a year now. No,
Yeah.
just about to hit a year. So, slow and steady, but yeah, I'm glad that you have a good experience so far and you like the whole mentality behind everything. Like it's more than trading, it's about all that other stuff. So that really resonated with you, huh?
Yeah, man. When you start to trade, you want to just look for the money, all this,
Yeah.
and then you realize that you have to become better to be able to take some money out of the market.
Yeah, yeah, it's not just about the money, it's about the life you live. The money's just a tool to some degree.
Yeah.
What did you do with your payout?
Oh, well, I actually had to send some money back home.
Okay.
I'm from Venezuela, and yeah, I had to send some money to my family, and I have to pay some debts I had and things like that.
Where do you live now?
Oh, I live in Spain now.
You're in Spain. All right, cool.
Yeah, yeah, I live in Spain, so yeah.
When did you move from Venezuela to Spain?
Oh man, it's a long journey because I left Venezuela in 2014,
Okay.
15. I went to Panama. I lived in Panama for a while. Then I went to Australia.
Okay.
I live in Australia, 5 years there,
That's cool.
and yeah, it's an amazing place. I met my wife there, and she's from Europe, and she didn't want to to live that far from family.
Yeah.
So she said like, "Oh, let's move to Europe." I was like, "Well, I mean, we don't have anyone here in Australia. Yeah, you have a fair point. Let's go to Europe, and you're closer to family, and I'm closer to family."
Visit Spain. What part of Spain are you in?
I'm in Barcelona right now.
Oh, you are in Barcelona. Nice.
Yeah, this is the place where everyone wants to come.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's a nice place to be. Yeah.
So you were
Um,
studying, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just curious about, you said you were studying economics. Where was that? Was that
in Venezuela. Yeah,
that was in Venezuela? All right, cool. So
yeah,
your
I was
teacher
in
in
Venezuela.
Venezuela was teaching you guys about economics.
Yeah, he was investing into stocks, and he was pushing us to do it as well.
Was that in college?
University.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, university. I don't know, I was around 20 years old. And I have the curiosity to do it, but I never did it because, the situation in my country was quite bad. So I
Yeah.
decided to leave. Then when you move from to a new country, it's a little bit of a headache. You have to like feel comfy in that place. It's a mess. It's not that easy when you move to a new country. So you
Yeah, I
have to
could
get your
imagine.
roots there
Yeah.
to be able to start something new. So yeah, I started to do it in Australia. I realized actually that the time zone there is very bad because you cannot trade much. I mean, you can trade New York, but it's at 1 in the morning,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, and I had to work. So when my wife said to me to move to Europe, I was excited as well because of the time zone. I think it's in Europe is the best one. You
Yeah.
can trade both in a nice time, so I'm quite happy for it.
You guys definitely have that advantage over there.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
for sure.
what's the vision look like for the long term?
Oh man, like the vision probably is what everyone has. Like I want to get max funding in Fortune fundings and many other companies to be able to reach for a lower percentage but steady.
Yeah.
So in that way you can make some money steady because if you are looking for 10%, 15% a month every month, you're gonna blow the account.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So
It's just
so
unsustainable.
it will be cool if you can just 1, 2% a month, which is quite easy if you do it, if you control yourself. And if you have, I don't know, a million, 2 million, that's 10K, 30K a month, which is it's quite good.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, I'm obviously to grow a personal account as well to have that safety at the back.
Yeah. You also don't have to deal with any of the other hoops and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So tell me about your trading style.
When I start with everything, you know, as everyone. I start to trade Elliott waves. I start to trade uh, these harmonic patterns,
Harmonic
Har-
patterns.
harmonic patterns, and structure everything. And at the end, I found SMC
Okay.
and I like it.
Yeah.
And then I found ICT and I start to implement his concept. It's going quite well with that. So at this point, I'm just doing just ICT. I use a lot of structure as well.
You use what?
Structure,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I
market
mean,
structure. Like that's the key, you know.
what did your entries look like?
Oh, my entries usually in the London kill zone or New York kill zone. Uh, the good one and easy one is just a, a break of a structure in a 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I go to the lower time frames and then I I draw my FIB around 71 to 88%. I just look for the break of a structure in 1 minute, 3 minutes, and then boom from there.
Okay. How many challenges would you say you've taken before you finally found some success?
Oh, many man.
It's the cost of the business, you know. You gotta
Yeah, many,
it's the price
many.
of tuition.
Yeah, that's I mean looking for the money, chasing the money. Oh, here I want the money. So you start to fuck up. That's why you have to focus on the process, check your mind, do the right thing, be disciplined. Because if you're not disciplined as well, you start to mess around
Yeah.
with your entry, with your setups, with your times. So yeah, I blew quite a lot of them until I got it.
What would you say is the best piece of advice that you have for new traders or people that are trying to get paid out?
Oh man, just be patient. Focus in the process. Don't focus in the money. Like try to don't look the P&L. Just focus on the chart, on your uh, setup, and go from there. And do exercise as well. Like you have to release dopamine. If you don't
Yeah,
release dopamine, then you are in the chart looking for the dopamine entries everywhere.
it's a valid point.
Yes.
The best trading is the most boring trading, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's true. When it becomes boring is when you're doing it right. That's what
Yeah.
everyone says. Yeah.
So you said that you really liked the way that James had other stuff going on outside of trading. What about you? What do you do outside of trading? What are you into?
Well, I'm not a full-time trader, so
Okay.
I'm at the moment I'm working a 9 to 5 job.
What do you do?
Uh, I'm working for a company, a US company. I'm doing cloud billing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
You said cloud?
Cloud billing. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
billing. Got it.
billing in the cloud. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
billing for Microsoft and companies like that.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's not that bad. It's not my dream job, but it's something that give me the opportunity to work from home. I can do my trading on the side as well, and yeah, just growing from there. I hope in the future I become a full-time trader and I will spend more time with people I love and all that.
Nice. Nice. What does that look like to you? What would you need to be pulling in monthly for that to be your full time? Like what account size and what percentage? Like what are you working
Oh,
towards?
well, minimum 1 million funding,
Million funding?
and I need to have in my pocket, like in my bank account or something, at least 50K, 70K. because yes, and a personal account of at least 20K because you never know what could happen with prop firms. I
Yep.
I believe that now is going through a good way. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Things are definitely
yeah,
improving.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, hopefully for the, I mean, hopefully I'm gonna do it this year. This year, this is gonna happen to me. So yeah, I'm thinking that at the end of this year, I could be a full-time trader.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Congrats. I mean, you're obviously on your way. You know, you're doing all the right things. You just gotta be consistent.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna be a dad now, so I have.
oh, really?
Yeah,
You should
man.
have brought that up sooner, bro. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm so happy for it.
First
That's
one?
why. Yeah, it's my first baby. It's my first baby. I'm very excited about it. I want to spend a lot of time with the kid.
Of course.
So yeah, that's my main thing in my life. My main goal is to spend all the time with him or with her. I don't know what it is yet. And enjoy it, man, because the time goes so fast that when you realize the child
Yeah.
is 20 years old or whatever, and you didn't spend didn't spend enough time with him or with him.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. That happens to a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
How far along is your wife?
5 months now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's
And you
in
don't
four
know if it's a
months.
boy or a girl?
We actually went today to the doctor, and yeah, she tell us she know what it is. She gave us a paper with the gender, and we went to a bakery. They're gonna make a cake with the for the
The
gender
gender
reveal.
reveal? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow, with with her brother and his daughter, and that's it. Yeah. So tomorrow is gonna be an amazing day as well.
Tomorrow's gonna be exciting, bro. Congrats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. So is there anything else you want to tell people?
Well, man, I said to everyone, go for it, never quit in trading. I have been trading for 4 years,
Okay, 4 years.
and 4 years, and it was not easy. But you have to focus because when once you get it, you can make good amount of money. You can have a better life that you're gonna have in a 9 to 5, and you're gonna have more freedom.
Yeah.
So just believe in it. If you wanna make it, you're gonna make it for sure.
I mean, yeah, if
Um,
you
yeah,
decide to make it and you put everything else aside, that's
yeah,
sometimes what it takes.
yeah, it's all about goals and focus your mind and go for it.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage everyone to take a step and never quit, man. Never quit. Always go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Even if you're down, you lost your money or whatever, go to demo. Keep trying, because one day could be your day. As
Yeah.
one guy said, you are just one trade closer to change your life.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But
Yeah,
also you can't be shooting for that trade like we talked about earlier, you know? It's gotta be
yeah,
more it's more like you're one of 1,000 trades, you know? And it's gotta be a good one.
yeah. Exactly,
It doesn't gotta be the best trade, it's just gotta be a good one.
exactly, man.
Yeah. All right, tell people about fortunes. Why are people that are not on fortunes not on fortunes? Like what are they doing? They're messing up, right?
Oh man, you have to be informed, bro. This is a nice community, nice CEO, nice people, nice customer service. They
You're
are
the best
always
customer
giving
service.
they are giving always good discounts and giveaways. And I mean, you have the CEO there. Like, this is something very important, that if I check a company and the CEO is not like showing his face,
Yeah.
Like I'm not going with it at all. So this guy is there. He's legit. He's making money and he wants to help people. So like everyone, like there, there's come a point when you have money that now you're trying to find another purpose and you want to help people, and that's what this guy is doing. So just join the community to everyone.
They gotta trade with fortunes.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro. So then I think unless there's anything else, I think that's gonna be it.
Well, thank you so much for having me,
Oh, thank you so much
George.
for coming, man. And
Uh,
best of luck with everything. Congrats on your
Thank
kid. Like
you.
tomorrow's gonna be super exciting. What do you think? Boy or what is your gut telling you? Boy or girl?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm like, I want a boy, but I want a girl as well. Like
That
a
just means you
boy
gotta,
because you can play more with him. I mean, you can do more crazy things, sports and things like that. But a
yeah,
girl is like a friend told me that when you have a girl, she's more attached to the dad. She's
yeah.
always there for you. So I'm now like, whatever it is. I'm gonna be very happy.
That's a good mentality to have, you know. It's like whether you make money on a long or make money on a short, right? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. That's the purpose of life, to have someone there to take care and to try to educate in a good way to become a better person.
Yeah. Leave the world a little bit better place that way, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Congrats, man. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right.
Nice to meet you, George.